Happy 석진 Day. So on December 4th, 2025, BTS JIN turned on live stream, Weverse live stream to celebrate his own birthday. And he turned on his live stream twice. The first one took about 31 minutes, and he turned it on at around 2 p.m. In KST, titled Happy Day. It's like a funny way to pronounce or write happy birthday in Korean. But then at the end of this live stream, the stream got cut off due to technical issues, so he had to turn it again to say a proper goodbye, titled 튕김, meaning he got kicked out, or the live stream got cut off due to technical issues. It was about 4 minutes 47 seconds. So I will do a entire translation, English translation, while reacting to his live stream. He talked a lot. And by the way, somebody just wrote a comment under my recent video where I talked about something else. What a bummer. I was actually waiting for Jin's birthday live translation. Looks like it's not going to happen, as he is usually pretty quick with these things. He referring to me, I'm assuming. Does anyone know a better English sub video of his live? English sub video. I didn't watch it before, as I was expecting it to be here. Well, I got you. So I just wrote a reply, turning my mic on. And yes, technically, it is past midnight in Korea, December 5th. But I know for many of you, it's still December 4th. So you are, I'm assuming, still celebrating Jin's birthday. So here we are. But before we dive in, there are a couple more things that I want to talk about before we react. First of all, this post that Jin wrote the night before at around 11:49 p.m. on December 3rd. 안녕하세요, 진입니다. Hello, this is Jin. It's my birthday. Hoo. Last year, I couldn't even greet you properly or thank you on my birthday, so I'm really happy that I'm able to do it this year. So many good things happened this year. I released my solo album, I held a concert, and all my members returned safely from the military without any major incidents. I cannot explain how grateful I am for this year. Thanks to all of that, my birthday has come around again without any big worries. Haha. Well, I say this all the time, but I want to tell you once again how grateful I am to our army. Because of you, I get to work like this and live such a happy life. I'm always thankful for you, and I love you. I'll turn on the birthday live around 2 p.m. KST. I love you, meaning I love you. 자칫 생일 축하도 조금 빠르게. A little early self-birthday celebration. Yep. So right before midnight, the night before, he posted this. And indeed, he turned on his live stream at around 2 p.m. KST. So here we are. Oh, and a couple more things. Bear with me. Because BTS JIN donated 100 million Korean won to the Namwang Social Welfare Foundation in Busan on December 1st. Namgwang Social Welfare Foundation. The donation was made ahead of his birthday on December 4th, and it was intended to support vulnerable groups in the local community, the press says. The Namgwang Social Welfare Foundation said on the December 3rd, that Jin's contribution will become a gift that gives dreams to children and teenagers in the community, and hope. It will give dreams to children and teenagers in the community and hope to neighbors who are socially isolated. Founded in 1945, the organization is celebrating its 80th anniversary this year under the slogan, 80 Years Together, Shaping the Future. Over the decades, it has expanded its work across various areas, including child and youth protection, elderly care, disability services, and community support programs. More recently, it has been focusing on welfare for a sustainable future, responding to changing social welfare needs. Jin's donation will be used primarily for child and youth welfare programs in line with the organization's origins as a child welfare institution. Since Jin has long shown interest in helping children and teenagers, develop their talents. The funds are expected to support scholarship programs for underprivileged youth and independence programs for children leaving residential care facilities. A representative of the foundation expressed deep gratitude, saying that JIN's meaningful generosity, especially in their 80th anniversary year, will provide major support for children and teens in Busan as they pursue their dreams and build independence, and will also plant seeds of hope for isolated neighbors. They added that the organization will continue to do its best to support the dreams of young people and care for vulnerable members of the community. What a wonderful news. Jin giving to others on his birthday or to celebrate his birthday. And yes, one more thing. BTS RM and V and J-Hope share these messages on their Instagram account, so Instagram story. RM wrote 생축, which is an abbreviation for 생일 축하해, happy birthday in Korean. Hashtag Jin, or yeah. Here's a picture of Jin at the BTS practice room, I'm assuming. Maybe he took this photo fairly recently. Meanwhile, okay, that's what RM has. Whoa. Sorry about that. Yeah, it snowed a lot this evening in Korea. All right, and then here's V. Hashtag Jin. 생일 축하해. I don't know why he put a question mark there. Happy birthday? Did he just poke Jin's butt?
Okay.
생일 축하해. Happy birthday.
Thank you, my bro.
Thank you, my bro.
I love you, bro.
That was sweet. And then, okay, V also. Were they in the same place? No, right? This is RM and this is V. Still snowing. Yeah, it was first snow in Korea, or in Seoul at least. And then here's J-Hope. Happy birthday, Jin. Nice. Was this from... is this from... This is Jin's concert, right? I might be mistaken. I think so. Okay, if you have the correct answer, please let me know. Alright, let's now react and translate Jin's live stream.
안녕하세요.
Hello.
분명히 뭐가 이쁠라나.
Which lighting looks nice?
안녕하세요. 해피 벌스데이입니다.
Happy birthday.
네. 뭔가 코봉이처럼.
코봉이처럼? I guess it's not that satisfied with the lighting.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다, 여러분. 제가
Yeah, something's kind of off with the lighting. He said that like 코봉이 probably means that his nose looks bigger than it actually is because due to the lighting.
좀 몇 분 늦게 됐는데 제가
I'm a bit late.
위버스
Few minutes.
라이브에 리허설이라는 개념이 있어요. 리허설 버전으로 하는 게 있는데 그걸 틀어놓고 얘기하고 있더라고요.
So there's this rehearsal mode on Weverse Live. And I had set it on the rehearsal version and I was talking without realizing it. So there was no one there when he was doing the rehearsal. So he was late for about 4 minutes. I didn't know that they had such mode, rehearsal mode on Weverse.
아무도 안 오셔가지고 뭐지? 이랬는데 리허설로 되고 있었어가지고.
So nobody was joining and I was like, what's going on? And turns out that it was on rehearsal mode. It reminds me of the live stream that RM and Jimin did recently while they were at the practice room. And right after Jin left, finishing with their practice, like they turned on the live stream, right? And then there were like only 1 or 2 people joined. And then Jimin was like, no, was it RM? Saying that, yo, we should retire. Nobody wants us anymore. But this time for Jin, no one was supposed to join because it was a rehearsal mode.
그래서 조금 늦었습니다.
So that's why I started a bit late.
일단 뭐 제 생일이니까
First, well, since it's my birthday,
하고 시작하죠.
let's do the usual stuff and get started.
또 케이크가 있어가지고
I've got a cake.
원래 집에서 할까 했는데 지금 집이 정신이 없어가지고
I was going to do this at home, but my place is a mess right now,
여기서 하게 됐습니다.
so I ended up doing it here.
5, 6, 7, 8 생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다.
Singing happy birthday to you.
사랑하는 석진이 생일 축하합니다. 오!
There we go.
초가 없네.
No candles.
감사합니다.
And good thing that this time he didn't slice the cake in half, like this time, right? So last year, Jin didn't do a live stream, but 2 years ago, 2022, so 3 years ago, Jin did, before he was enlisted in the military. And for some reason, he. Do you remember this?
야 이씨. 야,
Slicing a cake in half with his bare
야
hand.
케이크 커팅했습니다. 야 할 거 다 했다.
And I saw a lot of fans saying, joking, and also in a sad tone, like this is what happens to a guy right before he goes to the military. Anyways, this time he didn't do that. Where are we?
근데 이상한 것 같기도 하고. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
분명히 좀 더 이상한 것 같기도 하고.
I feel like this lighting looks a bit weird, though.
아닌가?
I think it's because of the
조금만
shadow.
더 뒤로 뺄게요, 여러분들.
Let me move the lights back a little, everyone.
아, 화장이라도 하고 왔어야 되는데.
Man, I should have at least put on some makeup.
조금만 더 뒤로 풀어드릴게요.
So he's going to push the
근데
lighting.
머리가 문제다.
I think my hair is the
아,
problem.
이렇게 하겠습니다.
I think he just bowed to the staff. Yeah, I think maybe it was because of shadow. Like the lighting really emphasizes his nose, and that's something that he's noticing. But now he's saying that it's something with his hair.
자, 여러분들 생일이 돌아왔습니다. 작년에도 제가 또 뭔가 이렇게 하려고 이것저것
Everyone, my birthday has come around again. Last year too, I tried to do something, prepare this and that,
준비를 했었던 것 같은데
I think I had things ready.
작년에는 하지를 못해가지고
but I couldn't do
올해
it last year. So this year,
라이브를 다시 키게 되었습니다.
I turned on a live again.
뭔가를 이렇게 하려고 했었는데
I was going to
원래
do
해외
something.
나가면은 게임 방송 같은 것도 하고 막 그랬었는데
When I'm overseas, I sometimes stream games and stuff. I used to do that.
그 사무실에는 제가 세팅을 안 해놔가지고
But I don't have a setup ready in the office.
생일 이때 뭔가 게임하기도 조금
And since it's my
그래가지고
birthday,
정국이가
playing games right now feels a bit like off.
잘하고
So,
있더라고요. 정국이가 게임 방송을 아주 잘하고 있어가지고
but I saw that Jungkook is doing so well at game streaming. Like he's really good at it.
부러웠어.
And I was jealous.
나도 이제 집에 세팅해가지고
I want to set up something at home
하고
too.
싶은
And I want to
마음이
play. I had that feeling.
있었는데
I had it.
있었어요.
I did.
있었는데 무슨 게임을
But-
해야 될지 모르겠고 제가 정국이만큼 게임에 대한
I don't know what game I would play.
지식이 깊지가 않아서 저는 하던 게임들만 해가지고
But I don't have the kind of game knowledge Jungkook has. I only play the games I usually play.
그렇게 해서 오늘 그냥 소소하게 케이크랑 회사 커피 하나 들고 이렇게 라이브를 진행하게 되었습니다.
So today I just brought a small cake and a company coffee and decided to do a simple live.
일단 어제 제가 그래도 12시에 뭐라 글을 남기고 싶은데
Anyway, yesterday I wanted
남겨야
to
될지 모르겠어서 그냥
post something at midnight and since it was my birthday, but I didn't know what to write. So
감사한 마음을 담아서
I just put my gratitude into it
썼거든요.
and wrote
감사한
something.
마음을 담아서 조금 썼는데
Wrote a little what gratitude referring to this Weverse post that I translated for you in the beginning.
좀 그런 느낌이에요. 늘 감사한 마음만 여러분들께 전달 드리다 보니까
That's the feeling. I'm always thankful. I keep sending you the same message of gratitude over and over.
이좀
So I feel like
더 가볍고 간단하게 이렇게 다가가고 싶은데
I want to be more lighthearted and casual with you.
좀 그러지 못하는
But
그게
I
좀 아쉬움이 컸어요. 뭔가 좀
can't.
진지한
And I,
느낌으로 다가가는 것 같아가지고 저는 여러분
and I felt bad about that. It feels like I approach things too seriously.
이렇게 가볍고 좀 그렇고 싶거든요.
But I want to reach you lightly and casually, in a more easygoing way.
이렇게 무겁게 막 각 잡고 이렇게 다가가는 게 아니라 이렇게
Not
좀
stiff and
가벼운
formal,
느낌으로
but
친근하게 다가가고 싶은데
more light and friendly.
요새
Which was what his entire world tour was about. It really reflects such mindset that Jin has. Something that he wants to express for his fans. Light, casual, yet happy and exciting.
들어 뭐 이렇게 가볍게 뭔가 하려고 해도
But lately, even when I try to be lighthearted,
뭐 여러 일들도 있고
there are so many things happening,
뭐 우리 그 단체로 하느라 이렇게
and we're working on group
것도
stuff
있고
and
해서
all that,
조금
and several things like that. So a bit,
이 친근감이 멀어진 것 같아요.
I feel like some of that closeness has faded. Interesting. Okay. So he's feeling a bit of distance.
그래서 좀 더 여러분들께 친근하게 다가갈 수 있도록 노력하도록 하겠습니다.
So I want to be more friendly with you. I'll try to come closer again. I'll do my best.
그 한 달 전쯤에 제 솔로
About a month
콘서트가
ago,
끝났잖아요.
my solo concert ended.
제가 여러분들께 이제 뭘
So then-
해드릴 수 있을까 하다가
I was thinking about what I could give you all, or what I could do for you.
앵콜 콘서트를 준비를 했었는데
Actually, I had actually prepared an encore concert,
이게
but
거의 셋리스트도 비슷하고 해서
the set list was almost the same.
걱정이 많이 됐었어요.
So I was really worried about this encore concert
준비를 하긴 했지만
because I prepared it, yes,
그래도 크게 변하지가 않아서
but it didn't change much.
우리 아미 여러분들이 마음에 들지 않으시면 어떡하나 이런 고민도 했었는데 다행히
I wonder, what if Army doesn't like it? What should I do? I worry about that too. But luckily,
정말 많은 분들이 좋아해 주셔가지고
so many people loved it.
제가 좀 새롭게 준비했었던
So the
전모진이랑 그리고
so the things I prepared newly, like 전하지 못한 진심, 전모진,
The Astronaut
and the astronaut,
의미가 저한테 조금 있죠. 첫
has a lot of meaning for me.
방탄 앨범이 아닌 첫 솔로 곡이었고
It was my first solo song outside of a BTS album.
그래서 그 무대 뭔가 좀 축제 같고
So the
훈훈하고
stage felt
따뜻한 분위기가 있어서
festive with a warm, comforting mood.
청해서 많은 분들이 볼 수 있게 유튜브에 올렸어요.
Yeah, so I requested those two songs be shared and put them on YouTube so many people could watch them.
편집도 조금 하고
We edited them a bit too.
어때? 여러분 괜찮았나요?
What do you think, everyone? Was it okay? And that one, what he's referring to is these videos that BTS YouTube channel, Bangtan TV, uploaded. Right here. 전하지 못한 진심, stage cam, and the astronaut stage cam. Go check them out if you haven't already.
그렇게 해서 방송을 너무 오랜만에 해가지고 제가 지금 무슨 말을 하고 있는지 잘 모르겠는데 주저리 하면서
It says it's been so long since I did a live that I'm not even sure what I'm saying. Yeah, I was feeling it was being a bit, I don't know. Yeah, I know what he's trying to say. because he used to do live stream a lot while he was on his world tour, right? So it might feel a bit awkward doing this live all of a sudden again.
네. 어쨌든
So he said that I'm not even sure what I'm saying and I feel like I'm just rambling. 주저리 하면서. Anyway.
그렇게 솔로 콘서트가 잘 마무리됐고 생일날에 맞춰서 여러분들께 어떤 걸 드릴 수 있나 고민하다가 그냥
So the solo concert, the world tour wrapped up well, and I wonder what could I give you for my birthday after thinking.
무대 영상을 좀 드리면 어떨까 해서 그 두 개를 드렸었고 그리고
So I thought maybe stage videos, so I gave you those two. So yeah, these two videos are something that Jin has prepared for his fans to celebrate his birthday. So that's pretty cool.
또 제 콘서트가 이제 또 뮤비가 아니라
And my concert
영화가 돼서 나오잖아요.
is coming out as a movie, right? A film.
연말부터 이제 1월까지 전 세계
So-
또 영화관에서 볼 수 있으니까요.
From the end of the year to January, you'll be able to watch it in theaters around the world.
혹시
If
콘서트가 그리우신 분들은
you're missing the concert, if you're missing the concert,
제가 극장으로 여러분들을
I'll
초대하도록 하겠습니다.
invite you all to the theater.
뭐 어쨌든 해피 벌스데이예요.
Anyway, happy birthday.
해피 벌스데이고 생일날 뭐 했지? 생일날 뭐 했는지 기억이 안 나. 여태까지 생일날 내가 뭐 했더라.
What did I do on my
멤버들이
birthday?
있었나?
Like, I cannot remember what I did, what I used to do, what I've done on past birthdays. Were there the members there?
생일날 뭐가 있었어가지고 항상 뭔가를 했었던 것 같은데.
I feel like there was always something happening on my birthday. I always did something.
방송도 그래도 오랜만에 하고
And since it's been a while doing a
어떤
live,
말을 해야 될지 잘 모르겠네.
I don't really know what I should say.
쩍쩍쩍.
글쩍글쩍, meaning
댓글을 좀
like scratching his neck.
읽어볼까요?
Then shall we read some comments?
생일 축하해가 일단 가장 많고요.
Lots of happy birthday messages.
때야모도 있고요.
Te amo.
You're my love도 있고요.
You're my love.
Party time도 있고요.
It's party time.
케이크, 케이크 여기 있습니다.
Cake.
케이크를 그럼 한번 먹어볼까요?
Shall we try some cake?
아침에 형이 와가지고
My brother came this morning.
아침에 햄버거를 먹고 오긴 했는데
I had a hamburger earlier.
여기가 그렇게 맛있다고 소문난 집이래요.
This place is supposed to be really famous for a good
방송
cake.
같은 거 보면은 막 집에서 밥 해 먹고 그러는데
Jungkook, when you watch Jungkook streams, when I watch Jungkook streams, he cooks at home and everything.
와 얘가 그냥
That guy,
못하는 게 없어 아주
there's nothing he cannot do.
부러워.
I'm jealous.
진짜 잘 하더라고요.
He's really good at it or everything.
맛있다.
This is good. And this is coffee from the HYBE building.
저는 요새
These days,
안무 연습하고 있고요.
I've been practicing choreography,
그리고 뭐 하는 것들이
and the things we are doing
짜잘짜잘하게는 아니지만 짜잘짜잘하게 좀
lots of
많아요.
little
예들도
things,
많고,
many things.
이제 각자
And when he says 우리 애들 during this live stream, he's referring to the members, right? Literally, 우리 애들 means our kids, but he's referring to them like that in an affectionate way because he's the 형, 맏형, the oldest member.
뭐 개인으로 뭐 앰버서더 하는 친구들도 있고
Some members are ambassadors for brands individually.
광고 찍는 친구들도 있고
Some are shooting ads.
뭐 다른 뭐 이것저것 하는
Different
친구들도
things.
있고, 뭐 공통적으로
But commonly, BTS,
방탄 안무랑
BTS choreography,
무대 준비,
stage prep,
앨범
album prep.
이런 거 하고 있어서 다
We're doing all that. So everyone
바쁘고요.
seems pretty busy.
저는 오늘
As for me,
라이브를 하고
after doing this live,
멤버들하고 안무 연습을 하고
I'll practice with the
그리고
members,
가족들하고
do the
저녁을
choreography practice,
먹을 계획입니다.
and then have dinner with my family. That's my plan.
여러분들은 오늘 뭐 하시나요?
What are you all doing today?
네. 우리 멤버 누군가 들어와가지고 내가 좀 이렇게 막 크게 안마는 형 생일인데 이러면서 시비 좀 걸고 싶은데
He's saying
아직
that
애들이 출근을 안 해가지고
he's saying that I wish like the members are here. If one of the members came in and I wanted to tease them like, "Hey, it's your 형's birthday. Come here," and mess with them, but they haven't come to work yet. The kids haven't come to work yet.
이거 야 정국이 있으면 딱 아이 정국이 이제 일로 와봐
If Jungkook were here, I'll be like, "Hey, Jungkook, come here for a second."
이러면서 형 왜요? 형 왜?
Here's this monologue. Then Jungkook will be like, "Hey, why, 형?" Then I will say,
그래서 형 생일인데 여기 볼에다가 뽀뽀 한번 해봐. 형
"It's my birthday, so come here and let me give you give your 형 a kiss. So give me a kiss." But then he will go,
그게 무슨 소리예요? 야 그런 거 좀 하지 마요.
"Hey, 형, what are you talking about? Don't do stuff like that."
그렇게 또 재밌게 놀 수 있을 텐데 우리 애들이 출근을 안 해가지고.
And this is exactly the kind of moments we could play around. But none of them have shown up yet. It's saying all that in a teasing and affectionate way, right?
네, 생일이고요.
So yeah, it's my
위에
birthday.
보시면은
If you look up here,
제가 그린 이거 제 그림이거든요.
this is a drawing I made.
앨범.
Yes, the album
예쁘게
cover
잘 나왔어요.
for Happy Album. It came out pretty nice. So he is at this place, right?
생일 축하해.
Thank you, my
Yeah, right here. I guess V came in later.
그리고 여러분들 혹시
And
저희가
also,
이제 또 앨범을 내면은 뭐 프로모션도 하고
when we
뭐
release an
해야
album,
되잖아요.
we do promotions and all sorts of things, right?
저희가 어디 나왔으면 좋겠다.
Is
이런
there
거
somewhere
있으신가요? 저 개인
you would like us to appear, like that kind of thing?
활동할 때는 다 팬분들한테 물어봐가지고
Do you have anything in mind? Like when I did solo activities, I asked fans about everything
예, 인기 순대로 거의 인기 순대로
and then followed the popularity ranking
여러분들이
almost exactly.
많이 얘기해 주신데
When you all said
얘기해가지고 저 좀 출연시켜 주세요.
like this one a lot.
팬분들이 너무 원해요.
I reached out to the programs or the directors or the staff saying then please let me appear. My fans really want this.
저 좀 출연시켜 주세요.
Please cast me. I said that a lot.
여러분
Although, if those staff or the directors or those people, producers responsible for those programs will be glad. Although he sounds like he was begging, but you know what I mean, right? And here it's talking about like different, I don't know, TV channels or YouTube channels, right? And now he's asking fans to give suggestions or requests in terms of on which channels you do you guys want the members, BTS members, do you want us to appear once we start our activities?
여러분들 뭐 저희가 어디 나갔으면 하는 거
Is there something you want us to be on? Anything?
생일이다 보니까 해피 버스데이 석진밖에 없어가지고
I guess since it's my birthday, all I see is happy birthday 석진. So
이게 쉽지가 않네.
it's hard to pick anything else out.
몇 살이 되었냐고요?
How old am I now?
제가 이제 33살이 되었죠.
I'm now 33.
이전에 한국 나이로는
Before in Korean age,
35살이었는데
I was 35.
다 통일이 돼가지고
But since Korean age got unified, I'm 33 now.
한 살이 어려졌습니다.
I became 1 year younger.
2살이 어렸었는데
Before my birthday, I was actually 2 years younger.
좋은 거죠.
It's nice. Yeah, Korea used to have like 3 different ways of counting age, But then, was it a couple years ago? The Korean government decided to say that now let's all use a unified system, and we follow the the global way of counting age, right? So, 진 나이, 방탄 진 나이, 33. 만 나이, we call it 만 나이, 만 age system, like international age system.
Run BTS.
Run
달려라
BTS.
방탄.
Somebody suggested.
하면, 좋을 것 같긴 한데.
I think it will be fun,
이게
but
달려라
the thing
방탄
is,
스케일이 너무 커져가지고.
Run BTS has gotten too big in scale.
달려라 방탄.
Run BTS.
달려라 방탄 때 진짜 할 거 다 했었던 것 같은데.
I feel like we did absolutely everything on Run BTS.
안녕하십니까.
Things worth trying. And he said 안녕하십니까, hello to somebody.
저희 안무 선생님이 들어오셔가지고.
Our choreography
저 안무
teacher came
선생님이
in.
어떤 분이냐?
Before we talk about the choreography teacher, I think I know what he's trying to say. Like, when we say 달려라 방탄, Run BTS, it carries a certain weight, right? And it wouldn't be surprising if the members feel some sort of pressure if they were have to film Run BTS again, because they are BTS, and Run BTS is like a brand that a lot of fans appreciate. So it has to be something that they need to put a lot of time and effort in it. Or it will be better if the members do not feel any pressure and approach it lightly and casually, but that might not be easy to do. You know what I'm saying? But we'll have to see. But at the same time, I feel like for a lot of fans, they would not expect the members to come up with any like blockbuster scale episodes in terms of Run BTS. What fans want to see is just the members hanging out together. You know what I'm saying? So there are two sides, I think. Anyways, Jin is trying to explain the choreography teacher who just came in or tried to come in.
저희 데뷔 초 연습생 때부터.
So back when we debuted, from our early trainee days.
손성득이라는 선생님이 한 분 계셨어요.
Early debut era, there was a teacher named 손성득. Why is he using a past tense? 손성득, we all know who that is, right? And nowadays he's busy working on global stuff, right? He's doing a lot of cat's eye related choreography, and I actually have met him very briefly and talked to him when Cat's Eye came to Korea. Was it last year? And I got to see them in person. Which program was it? I forgot. Anyways, 손석대 was there, like waiting, spending time outside. Like, yeah. So I said hi.
그분은 저 안무를 보통 짜시고 저희를
He would usually work on our choreography.
알바 개념으로, 그래서 알바 같은 느낌은 아닌데.
Wait, 그분?
그 알바 개념으로 안무를 보통 짜시고 저희를 그 알바 개념으로, 그래서 알바 같은 느낌은 아닌데 알바 같은 개념으로 저희를 도와주시던, 가르쳐 주시던 분이 계셨었는데.
It's kind of struggling a bit. Let me listen the whole thing.
그러면 한 15년 전부터 알던 분이죠. 네, 그분이 지금 저희 안무 팀장님을 하고 계셔가지고 민브로라고 부릅니다. 민브로.
Okay, so I think this is what he's trying to say. 손성득 was doing the choreography, and the guy who just came in or who tried to come in, he would teach us kind of like part-time job style, but not literally part-time. And I think what he's trying to refer to is like a freelancer concept. So with that sort of helping role, he taught us back then. So we have known him for about 15 years. Now he is our choreography team leader, 안무 팀장. So we call him Minbro. I guess his last name is Min. So Minbro.
맨날
So always,
15년 전이니까
since it
제가
was 15 years ago,
아니야.
wait,
거의 15년 전, 14년 전,
almost 15,
20살 때부터
14 years ago, since I was 20.
보던 분인데
I've seen him
가방,
since then.
저분도 이제 14년 전에 젊었으니까
So 14 years ago, when he was used to be young, he always carried a bag or a backpack.
가방 메고 들어가지고 욕 진짜 이러고 다녀가지고 맨날 따라했었는데 오실
So,
때마다 욕
so whenever he sees us, he goes "Yup" and saying hi like that. So the members like Jin mimicked him like that every time he came. That's what he did.
네, 하셨네요.
Some funny side story.
앨범 스포 달라고요. 앨범 스포
You wanna-
이런 거 함부로 줘도 되나?
Album
저는
spoiler?
일단 노래를 다 들어봤고요.
Can I even give those out like that? Well, I have listened to all the songs.
노래가 다 완성돼 있긴 한데
The songs themselves are all completed.
음악 만들 때 그 뭐 믹스 마스터
When you make
이런
music, there's mixing and mastering.
느낌들이 있잖아요. 지금 그거 진행 중이어가지고
Those stages, we're in that process now. And yes, I have talked about that in one of those videos where I covered some members' live stream. It might be Jimin or RM who said that the recording is completed. So I said that, yeah, probably then what is left is mixing and mastering. And maybe there might be some instances where they need to re-record, right? So there we go. Jin said that it's mixing and mastering phase.
그리고 이번에
And
우리
this time,
애들이 멤버들이
our
진짜
guys,
노래들을
our members,
다 거의 다 잘 만들었어요.
really made almost all of them. They made really good songs.
저 투어가 있는 동안 애들이
Meaning, the majority of the songs is not, if not all, are written by the members, or they include the members' contributions. That's how I understand. He said that while I was on tour, the members
다 해놔가지고
got everything done like that.
도착하니까 이미 모든 게 완성돼 있더라고요.
When I got back, everything was already finished. Yeah, Jin joined them late, right? At the LA, when the members were there together working on the album.
와, 너네 진짜 대단하다.
So I said, wow, you guys are incredible.
애들이 뭐 거의 뭐 몇십 곡을 만들어 놔가지고
And this was like, he said, the guys had made like dozens of songs, 몇십 곡. And nobody else has mentioned this before, right? This is the first time we hear from one of the members how many songs they have drafted while working on the album. And then he says,
그 중에서 이제 추리고
and
좋은 거.
from those we picked the best ones.
해서 앨범이 완성이 돼 있더라고요.
And the album was completed. And I know many fans will be like, "Oh my God, we're dying to hear all of them," Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in the future they might release them, but who knows? And when artists say that they have made like dozens of songs while working on that album, they're not necessarily like completed songs. You know what I'm saying? It could be just simple like beats with melody, like a top line, or maybe it's just a concept, or maybe they're like half-finished songs with just a verse and a chorus. Who knows? But it just tells us that they have made a lot of different songs for this album, and what we're about to hear from them next spring are the best ones that they have picked from those dozens of crafts that they have come up with. That's wonderful.
네, 우리 애들 진짜 멋있고 천재들이에요, 천재들. 다
They
잘해.
said that our guys are so cool. They're geniuses.
못하는 게 없어.
They're all fantastic. There's nothing they cannot do. Then it might be safe to say that Jin's input for this album might be minimal, right? Unfortunately, who knows? Maybe he later added his own verses like in terms of lyrics. That might be the case. But chances are other guys had relatively more input. And that's understandable given how busy Jin has been ever since he got discharged from the military, you know. And there's one of the shorts that I've uploaded on my channel. And that's from like a Japanese interview that he had a few months ago. Interview that he had in Japan, where he openly said that I'm both excited and nervous about the BTS comeback because since he's been just constantly working and working, now he kind of feels like he wants to take a rest, but it's BTS we're talking about, so I gotta be, we gotta do that. So I think as fans, it's totally understandable if Jin is not having a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, musical contributions for this album. But we'll see. Nothing's determined yet. I'm just
건강 잘 챙기시면서 하세요. 저는 건강하죠. 운동도 요새는 안 하지만.
Somebody said, take care of your health. And Jin saw that comment and says that, well, I'm healthy. In terms of working out, I don't really work out these days, but
제가 투어 다닐 때 그래도
when I was touring,
건강해야 돼 이러면서 운동을 사실 투어 다닐 때 할 게 없으니까
I exercised thinking I had to stay healthy because honestly, during touring, there wasn't much to do.
운동을 좀 꾸준히 하긴 했었는데
So I worked out regularly.
팔뚝이 다시 얇아졌어요.
But now all of that's gone, so my arms got thin again. So meaning he lost those muscles. That reminds me of what Jimin said a few months ago, right? Him realizing there's no point of working out since I've lost all the muscles that I used to have in LA.
또 콘서트 끝나고 한 일주일 정도 쉰 것 같은데.
After the concert ended, I rested for about a week.
진짜 아무것도 안 하고.
I literally did nothing.
게임만 해가지고.
Just played games at
잘 안
home.
먹었어요. 저 게임하면 밥 잘 안 먹거든요.
I didn't even eat properly. When I'm gaming, I barely eat. And yes, when was the last time he talked about that? Yeah, it was 방탄 회식. The legendary it was basically the last video that they filmed together where they cried and announced their hiatus as a group. And a lot of fans weren't able to watch that video for a long time because it's so sad. And I think, if I remember correctly, during that time, Jin said that he's been playing games, barely eating, sleeping for like 4 hours a day, just playing games. I think that might be from that video. Let me know if I'm wrong though.
한 이틀에 한 끼? 뭐 이렇게 먹고.
Whoa, he said I ate like one meal every 2 days? That's crazy.
막 배고파서 막 손 떨리고 이럴 때 있어요.
What? Sometimes I get so hungry that my hands shake.
저 우리 막내 매니저님이
Our youngest manager
자기 첫 월급
gave me
받았을 때
a
저한테 선물을 줬어요.
gift with their very first paycheck.
제가 아직 큰 돈이 없어가지고
They said that I don't have much money yet,
드릴 순 없고.
so I cannot give you anything big.
이제 게임하실 때
But
밥 안 드시잖아요.
when you game, you don't eat, right?
여기 포도당 캔디 이것 좀 드시면서 하시라고.
So here's some glucose candy. Please eat this while you play. That's so adorable. I don't know who he's talking about, but the youngest manager, like the protocol staff manager, gave him a gift with their very first paycheck. And that gift was a glucose candy, 포도당 candy, saying that I don't have much money yet, so I cannot give you anything big, huge. But when you game, I know you don't eat, so here's a candy. Please eat this while you play. That is very considerate and adorable.
선물 준 포도당 캔디가 있어요. 그래서 그거 땀 나고 식은땀 나고 이럴 때 하나씩 주워 먹고 해가지고 살이 또 쫙 빠졌어요.
No. So I have that glucose candy they gave me. When I get like all sweaty or get cold sweats while playing games because I'm so hungry, I eat one like a
땀 나고 이럴 때 하나씩 주워 먹고 해가지고 살이 또 쫙 빠졌어요.
yeah, I eat one and my weight dropped a lot.
좀
Oh my god. So Jin and Jungkook are really different. Jungkook also played games for a long time, but when he's hungry, he's gotta eat. He's gotta eat. But Jin, on the other hand, he eats like one meal 2 days. Wow.
이제 컴백도 하고 해야 되니까 다시 운동을 좀
Since we have to come back soon, I need to start exercising again.
달리기도 해야 되고 달리기 정말 최고의 운동인 것 같아요.
I need to run too. Running is really the best exercise,
날씨가 추워져서
but the weather has gotten cold.
달리긴 좀 그렇고.
So running is a bit tough now. And yes, like I said, it snowed today. And I went for a run yesterday. It was already so cold. But it was freezing, actually. I was going to go for a run today, but it snowed. And I thought it was kind of dangerous. It actually thunder and there was lightning. It was like lightning plus snow. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is kind of freezing in Korea. So he's saying that so running is a bit tough now.
그렇습니다.
That's how it is. Reading comments. The fans are writing in the chat room.
태영이랑 러닝하라고요?
You say I should go running with Taehyung?
지금 러닝하기가 사실
But running
쉽지 않은
right now is
날씨라
difficult.
한국 막 영하 지금 영하 5도.
Korea's weather is like
이렇게 돼가지고
minus 5 degrees, minus 7 degrees. 섭씨 영하 5도 화씨로. For you Americans, 23 Fahrenheit. So negative 5 Celsius degrees is 23 Fahrenheit degrees.
군대에서도
Even in the
영하
military,
15도였나 20도였나 이렇게 되면은
when it was like minus 15 or 20,
안 해요.
exercise was cancelled.
아마도
Probably.
뭐 그 기준이 있었는데 영하 30도 되면은
There was some standard, like minus
시키거나 뭐 그런 거 있었는데
30 degrees where training would stop, something like that.
네, 아마 뭐 그랬던 것 같아요.
Minus 30 degrees? Wow. I mean, depending on where you are, it could get as low as that, right? Negative 22 Fahrenheit.
지금 영하 7도라 밖에서 뛰면
But right now it's minus 7 degrees, so running outside is freezing.
롱패딩 이렇게 입고 다니면서
I always go around in a long padded coat.
롱패딩 같은 거 이렇게 입으면서 추워 이래서
And I go like, oh, it's cold,
늘
freezing.
차에 롱패딩이랑 핫팩을 넣어 갖고 다녀요. 추우니까 이게 살이 좀 찌고 건강했을 때는 덜 추웠었거든요.
I always keep a long coat, like a padded coat, and heat packs in my car. I always carry them because it's cold. When I had more weight and was healthier, I felt the cold less. But now,
결국에는 살이 좀
in the end,
찌고
you need a bit more
운동을 좀
weight
하고 이래야
and some exercise for your body
추위를 덜 타는 것 같아요.
to handle the cold better.
제가 요새 나이를 먹었는지
Maybe I'm getting older
게임할
these
때
days.
막 열받고 화나고 이러면은
When I get angry during games,
자꾸 막 땀나고
I keep sweating
축축해지고 이래가지고
and getting damp like that.
나이를 먹긴 했지.
Yeah, I've
요새 애들이
gotten
저한테
older.
우리 멤버들이 저한테 그런 얘기해요.
The members tell me these days,
아 형,
형,
형이 지금 내 나이 때 이거 했다는 거 아니야?
so you did this when you were my age?
아 존경스럽다 어떻게 하냐 이러는데
That's amazing. How did you do it?
그냥 나도 그 나이 때 했는데 다 괜찮아.
And I tell them I did it at that age too. It's fine.
아 나 지금 하니까 너무 힘들다 막 이러는 거.
And they say I'm doing it now and it's so hard. And I'm assuming they're talking about like dancing and choreographing.
나는 지금 그때보다 두세 살 더 많이 먹었어. 아이고.
And I say to them, I'm now 2 or 3 years older than I was then. And that they will go,
늙었다 이러고
you're old.
갑자기 태영이 나와가지고
And then Taehyung suddenly comes in
아이,
and goes,
이 40살 아니야.
hey Jin, aren't you like 40?
40살은 아니야.
I'm not 40.
나 아직 40살 안 됐고 30 중반밖에 안 됐어. 이러면,
I'm still not 40 yet. I'm only mid-30s.
아, 준 그거밖에 안 됐어. 태영아 너랑 3살 차이라는 걸 항상 명심해 줬으면 좋겠어. 이러면
And Taehyung goes, oh Jin, you're only that? And I would go, hey Taehyung, please always remember that I'm only, I want you to remember that we're only 3 years apart.
아, 쉬운데? 이렇게 바라보고. 근데 25살 때부터 놀렸으면서 나이로 나랑 3살밖에 차이 안 나는데.
And he's been teasing me about age since he was 25, even though we're only 3 years apart.
네, 그래서 조금 억울했지만 귀엽지? 네, 늘 귀여워요. 우리 태영이는
Unfair but cute. He's always cute.
우리
Our Taehyung.
멤버들 애기들은 뭐
Yep. Here we go. He said, 우리 멤버들 애기들. Our members, those kids, or 애기, literally means babies. Again, this is something that Jin could say in an affectionate tone because it's the 맏형, the oldest member.
20대 때나 30대 때나
Whether in their 20s or 30s,
10대, 20대, 30대를 다 봤네.
that means I've seen all their teens, 20s, and 30s.
뭐 아직 30대가 끝난 건 아니지만
Well,
10대 때부터
their 30s aren't over yet, but since their teenage years.
정국이는 15살.
Jungkook was 15.
이 뭐냐 그
지민.
태영이는 17살.
Taehyung was 17.
18살.
남준 호비 were 18.
때부터 봤으니까.
And I've known Yoongi since he was 19.
저는 이제 20살 때 들어왔고.
And I joined when I was 20.
와 오래 봤다.
I've really seen them for a long time.
우리 사랑스러운 애기들.
사랑스러운 애기들. Our lovely babies. 방탄소년단 데뷔. Yep. These were the babies that he was talking about.
너무 오래 봐서 징글징글하다.
씨.
오래 봐야지 어떡하겠어.
I've seen them so long that it's almost ridiculous, and I'll see them again for a long time. What can we do?
네. 우리 귀염둥이 애기들 이따가 곧 올 텐데 연습도 하고.
Our adorable kids will be here soon anyway. We'll practice.
아니 물론 저는 이제 매일 나와야 되지만
Of course, I have to
매일
come
나와.
in every day now.
와요.
I
매일
come
나오고.
every day.
근데 갑자기
And suddenly,
어제 이렇게 출근하는 중이었는데
yesterday, while I was commuting,
정국이가 핸드폰을 보고 있었는데 정국이가 라이브를 킨 거예요.
I was looking at my phone, and Jungkook suddenly turned on a live.
아니
So I was.
이렇게 정국이 집에서 밥을 하고 있더라고.
Turns out he was cooking at home. Yeah, he was cooking 된장 miso 된장 curry pasta, right?
그래서 뭐야?
I was like,
원치야? 이랬는데
what? 원치야?
네, 어쨌든 그래서 뭐야? 원치야? 이랬는데
아, 오원치. 오늘 안무 취소. 오늘 연습 취소. So today's practice canceled. That's what he thought.
네, 어쨌든 이렇게 할 거 다 하고 해가지고 이 그렇게 결정됐습니다라고 하더라고요. 그래서 맞네. 그래도 난 나가야지 해가지고
Anyway, they said that he finished, I don't know the subjects, either he or they finished everything they had to do, or Jungkook finished everything he had to do. And they told me that, so that's the decision, meaning no official group practice session. So I said that, right, but I should still go. So
저랑
yesterday,
어제는 이게 취소가 결정이 되고
so yesterday, it was decided that we would cancel.
나오고 싶은 사람만 나와가지고 저랑 윤기랑 둘이서 하고 있었는데
Only those who wanted to come showed up. So Yoongi and I were the only two there.
두 명이서 하니까
And with just two people,
자리를 맞추면서 뭔가를 하는데
we were trying to find our positions and do stuff.
이 5자리나 비어버리니까
But with 5 spots empty,
둘이서 자리를 못 잡는 거예요.
we couldn't find the right spacing.
그리고 좀 하다가
So after trying for a bit,
야 그래도
I told Yoongi,
우리도 다음에 할까? 형 그러면 가요. 이래가지고
should we just do this next time too? Next time? And Suga, Yoongi went, yeah, 형, then let's go.
어제 그렇게 했었어요.
So that's how yesterday went. That's hilarious. Yeah, we have seen Yoongi in one of those photos that one of the members shared on his Instagram, right? It was RM. Does it still remain? No, it's past 24 hours, so it's probably gone. Anyways. 확실히, certainly, definitely.
혼자서 하다가
After practicing alone,
애들이 있으니까
after doing activities alone, having the members again,
와, 이 옛날 느낌 나더라고요.
it really feels like the
하고,
old days.
아 힘들다 앉아 이러고 앉아가지고 수다를 막 떨어요. 막.
We'll practice once and then go, hey, I'm tired, sit, and then we'll sit down and then we start chatting like crazy
20분, 30분 동안 막 이래가지고
for like 20, 30 minutes.
군대가 어떻고
Talking about their military service, our military service,
뭐 나이가 어떻고
our
막
age,
얘기를 하는데
and all sorts of things.
한 번 춤추고
So we would dance once,
수다 30분 떨고 이러니까
then chat for 30 minutes,
와, 저 시간 가는 줄을 모르겠는 거예요.
and time just flew. 시간 가는 줄 모르겠는 거예요. Literally meaning they forget like the sense of time. Time just flies since they're like chatting
몇 시간
like
동안
crazy.
야 재밌다 이러면서
So for a few hours, we're just like, wow, this is fun.
우리들끼리도 앉아 있다가
And we're just sitting around.
우리 멤버가 아 우리는 이게 문제야. 우리는 수다가 너무 길어가지고
And one of our members said that, yo, this is our problem. Our chats are too long.
연습을 할 수가 없어 막 이러면서
And we cannot get any practice done.
얘기하다가
Stuff like that. Can you guess who that might be? I'll be like either RM or J-Hope.
호비가
Then Hobie goes
하다가
while doing this and that.
이렇게 연습을 했는데
We practiced one song and Hobie
그러면
said,
이제 10분만 쉬었다 할까? 이랬는데
then let's just rest for 10 minutes. Hobie suggests.
누구였지?
That's what he said.
태영인가 지민인가가
And I think it was Jungkook or Taehyung or Jimin who said,
호비 형 많이 변했네. 옛날에는 그냥 야 빨리 일어서 이랬는데 형이 쉬자고 얘기를 해?
and they said that Hobie Hyung changed a lot. You know, because in the past, he used to go, hey, hurry up, get up. But now he's the one telling us to rest.
이러면서 그랬었어요.
That's funny.
아 요새 말을 많이 하니까 뭐 말을 못 하겠네. 말을 많이 안 하니까 요새 뭐 방송이나 이런 데서 말을 할 일이 방송 안 나가니까 할 일이 없으니까.
Okay.
옛날에는 그냥 방송만 키면 말이 주자리 잘 나왔는데.
Yeah, so again, he is acknowledging the fact that it's kind of awkward, this live stream. He says that since I haven't been talking much anymore nowadays, it's kind of I forgot how to talk. I cannot talk well because I just haven't been talking a lot. These days, I don't have many chances to talk on broadcast or anything since I don't go on broadcast. Because back then, when the camera rolled, the words would just flow out.
뭔가 좀
But now,
힘드네요.
it's a bit hard.
같이 수다 떠는 모습 보고 싶다고요?
And that's because right now it's by himself, right? And again, it's been a long time since the last time he did a live stream. So that makes sense. And I'm not sure if one of the staff members who was in the room is still there. But if you are doing like a solo live stream with staff members in front of you, it could get more awkward. So that's
이게
understandable.
좀 그런 게 있어요.
Somebody wrote, we want to see you guys chatting together. And he says, well, the thing is,
그러니까 어떤 느낌이냐면
it feels like
그래도 저희도 연예인이잖아요. 저희도 연예인이라
we're still celebrities, you know?
모습을 좀 팬분들에게 보여드려야겠다
So as
라고
celebrities, we want to show you our
생각을 해요.
nice size. Like we want to show our fans our good-looking size.
어쨌든 저희도 여러분들께 이쁜 모습 보여드리고 하는 게 더 좋고
Because we
저희의
also prefer to show you a nicer image,
직업이니까
since that's part of our job.
뭐 그런 뭐 저기 뭐 캠핑 가고 이런 컨텐츠 아니면
Unless it's something like a camping content or
그런 모습 보이는 컨텐츠 아니면 그래서 저는
content where we show our unfiltered selves. Shout out to those of you who are either watching or have watched Are You Sure Season 2, which just came out.
엔간에서는
So generally,
콘서트 할 때, 투어 다닐 때 이렇게
during concerts or tour schedules,
찍잖아요. 출근길 이런 거.
they film us,
근데 저는 그때
right? Like the commute footage.
이렇게 출애하고 막 얼굴 팅팅 불어 있고 이러니까 저는
But
그런
at the
모습
time, I'm
엔간에서는
usually-
잘 안 비추려고 하거든요.
You know, I try not to show in public like a mess, puffy faced and everything. Those sides.
좀 꼬질꼬질하니까
Because I
헤어
look
메이크업
kinda
받은
scruffy.
모습만 여러분들께 보여드리고 싶어 해요.
I want to show you only the hair and makeup version. That's what I prefer.
다른 애들도 뭐 그럴 테고 이쁜 모습만 보여드리는 게 또 저희의 매너 아니겠습니까?
The other guys probably feel the same. They will also want to show only like their nicer sides. That's just basic manners from us.
연습 나올 때 보면 다들 출애하고 뭐
When we come
이러니까
to practice, everyone looks messy and like unkempt.
그래서 좀
So that's why
여러분들께 이렇게 다가서는 게
approaching you like this
쉬운 느낌은 아니다.
doesn't feel
그렇다고 저희가
easy.
지금 준비 기간이니까 뭐 헤매가 되어 있어서 이렇게 길 수 있는 것도 아니고 근데 헤매가 다
But still, we just can't. Since we're in the preparation period now, we're not in like full hair and makeup every day. So we cannot just turn on live easily.
되어 있으면 한번 키자고 제가
But
노력
if we're fully done up, I will try turning it on, or I'll suggest.
을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 물론 저는
I'll try my best.
그래도
Of
제
course.
얼굴에 스스로가 자신감을 많이 가져서
I'm usually pretty confident about my face,
늘 이렇게 뭔가 하려고 하지만
so
그래도
that's why I turned this on today. But still,
좀 팅팅 불어 있고 막 머리 이렇게 돼 있고
if my face is all swollen and my hair is a mess,
그러면 저도 이제 자신감을 좀 잃긴 하죠. 여러분께 좋은 모습만
even I lose
보여드려야
confidence.
되니까.
I want to show you the best version of myself, since that's what you guys deserve.
그렇습니다.
That's how it is.
지금 뭐 머리도 덥수룩하고
Right now, my hair is all over the place.
머리도 좀 잘라야 되는데
I need a haircut too. Yeah, I was gonna say.
이 뭔가 옛날에는 조금 더 접근하기 쉬웠던 것 같은데
It just feels like it used to be easier to approach. 접근하기 쉬운 것 같은데요. Oh, okay. I think it's here. saying it used to be easier to come on live before,
요새
but nowadays.
이거 있으니까 오늘 라이브 켜야지. 이거 있으니까 좀 요런 느낌이 없는 느낌이어서 준비 기간이 가장 힘든 것 같아요. 저희가 군대라는 이 텀이 있었어가지고 원래 준비를 하면은 한 6개월, 7개월 뒤에 나가고 뭐 이래야 되는데 가장 힘든 거 있으니까 이거 있으니까 요새 이거 있으니까 오늘 라이브 켜야지. 이거 있으니까 좀 요런 느낌이 없는 느낌이어서 준비 기간이
Okay.
가장 힘든 것 같아요. 저희가
So he's trying to explain why he has been able to turn on live often because there's no specific agenda or like an excuse to turn on a live. 이거 있으니까, meaning since I have this, I will turn on live. Or since I have this kind of thing I can talk about, I'm going to turn on live. It's not like that. Why? Because it's the preparation period, he says. And that's why this preparation period feels the hardest.
군대라는 이 텀이 있었어가지고 원래 준비를 하면은 한 6개월, 7개월 뒤에 나가고 뭐 이래야 되는데
Because we had that military gap, right? But normally, when we prepare, we would go out in like 6 or 7 months, and that's how it should be.
머리도 길렀어야 됐고
준비하면 6개월 나가고. Wait.
나가고 뭐 이래야 되는데 준비를 하면은 한 6개월, 7개월 뒤에 나가고 뭐 이래야 되는데
Okay.
애들 머리도
So it was supposed to take like 6 or 7 months to prepare,
길렀어야 됐고
and the members had to grow their hair out,
뭐도 해야 됐고 이러니까
do this and that.
그 6, 7개월 전에 준비한 것들이 없어서 지금 뭔가 컨텐츠가 크게 없어서
So those 6 or 7 months beforehand, we don't have anything like pre-prepared. So we don't have much content right now.
저희도 뭔가 건수 잡기가 쉽지 않고 팬분들도 되게 심심하실 것 같아요. 근데
That's why it's not easy for us to come up with things, and I'm sure fans also must be bored. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans have different ideas about that because as someone who's been making contents, of course I do like HYBE artists or HYBE corporate stuff too, but who's been actively covering BTS, I'm not bored at all. Because didn't we constantly have something to talk about and to enjoy? I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
저도 화장한 모습 보여드리면 좋아서.
But as for me, when I show you my makeup version, I feel good too.
얼굴에 뭐라고
putting-
이렇게 하고 올 걸 하고 지금도 후회 중이긴 한데
Like I regret it a bit right now as well. I should have done that, putting something on my face before coming here.
그래서
So anyway, that's what it is.
저한테 생일 축하한다고 누가 먼저 말했냐고요?
You asked who wished me happy birthday first?
호비였던 것 같은데요. 호비가 생일 축하해 쨘 이러고.
I think it was Hobie. He said happy birthday, Jin.
아 그리고
And then
그 애들 군대가 있을 때 제가 달려라 석진
The guys.
찍었잖아요. 거기
when they were in the military, I filmed Run Seokjin, right?
출연진 친구들
And
몇
the
명이
production
생일
staff,
축하한다고 보내줬더라고요. 그 전에는
some of the staff members sent birthday greetings.
친구가 많이 없었어가지고
Before, I didn't have many friends.
하루에 한 가족들 제외하면 한 3개 받았었나 축하?
So on my birthday, aside from family, I would get maybe 3 messages.
근데 이번 생일에는 한 7, 8개 받은 것 같아요.
But this birthday, I think I got like 7 or 8. That's about right.
그래서
So
친구 많은 것도 좋은 거구나.
I realized
당하는 게 이렇게 힘든 거구나.
it's nice to have more friends, and also how tiring it is to reply.
깨달았죠.
That's what I learned.
너무 고마웠어요.
I was really grateful.
이
And yeah, what he's saying, I mean, maybe he was being unintentionally funny, but maybe I should have used a different word than tiring. How difficult it is to reply. Because for a birthday message, they would write, very carefully crafted birthday messages, and then you have to put your heart in it to write a nice and respectful and kind-hearted reply. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's trying to say.
애들이 막 진지하게 형 생일 축하해요.
And the guys were like, "형, happy birthday," all serious.
심지어 그 손동표라는 친구 있어요. 그 친구는
And here
3일 전에 전화해가지고
he's talking about the staff members, the production staff for Run Seokjin. And there's this guy, friend or guy named 손동표. He called me 3 days ago, and
형 생일날 바쁘실 것 같아가지고 미리 생일 축하한다고.
he said, "형, I know you might be busy on your birthday, so I'm congratulating or wishing you a happy birthday early."
전화했어요.
That's why I called.
그래서 야 그래 야 고맙다 야.
So I was flustered, and I was saying, "Oh yeah, hey, thanks, man."
너 진짜 멋있는 친구구나.
And I said, "You're such a cool friend." And he said,
아니에요 형 제가 제일 먼저 했죠. 그래서
No. But 형, I wish you a happy birthday first, right?
내가 평소에 먼저 하는 느낌이 상대방이 이렇게 당황스러울 수가 있구나.
So at that moment, I realized that when I say something first to someone, they might get flustered like this.
를 깨달았어요.
That's what I learned.
재밌었어요.
But it was fun.
인생은 재미를 위해 사는 거니까.
Life is for fun anyway. 인생은 재미를 위해 사는 거니까. The quote of the day. Life is for fun anyway. So that guy, 손동표, called him to say happy birthday 3 days in advance. And that's why Jin was flustered. And that's when he learned that you can accidentally make others flustered by doing things too early. Like, for example, wishing them a happy birthday too early.
고마웠죠.
But I was grateful.
미역국은
As for seaweed soup, 미역국. This is the seaweed soup that Koreans have on their birthdays to celebrate their birthday. Oh, looking at this, I feel hungry now.
오늘 아마 저녁에 저희 어머니가 해주시지 않을까
My mom will probably make it for me tonight.
싶습니다.
That's what I think.
TXT요? TXT는
TXT? Tomorrow about together?
안 해줬는데?
They didn't wish me a happy birthday.
투바투?
Tubatu.
까먹을 수도 있지.
They might have forgotten.
나도 걔네 생일 축하 안 해주는데.
I don't wish them happy birthday either.
아니 애초에 남의 생일을 알고 있다는 것 자체가 쉽지가 않아요.
I mean, knowing someone else's birthday isn't that easy. That's true. That's true. To be fair, that's very true.
저는
As for me,
남의 생일을 기억하는 게 아니라
I don't remember other people's birthdays.
순수하게 몇 월 며칠이다 이거를 안다는 게 쉽지가 않아가지고
It's just like the simple which month, which date stuff. Even that is hard to remember.
뭐 생일이 특별한 날입니까? 그냥
Is a birthday some special day?
태어난
After all,
날이고 똑같이
it's just day you were
일하는
born
날이죠. 그래서 저는 생일에
and you work like any other day.
크게 의미 부여를 하지는 않습니다.
So on my birthday, I don't really give it much meaning. And this is different for a lot of people. I'm exactly like Jin, but my friend, they're like, yo, we gotta celebrate this like crazy. And so everybody has different philosophies about birthdays. So that's fair.
아 이찐 맞아. 옛날에 저 이찐이라고 밥 먹는 컨텐츠를 좀 진행을 했었는데
Maybe somebody wrote about Ijin in the comments and says, yeah, you're right. I used to do a mukbang content called Ijin in the past.
나이를 먹어서 그런가 운동량이 떨어져서 그런가
Maybe because I got older or because I lost stamina.
밥 먹는 양도 예전 같지가 않고
The amount of food I can eat isn't like before.
한 그릇도 잘 못 먹고 그래가지고
I cannot
어느
even
날은
finish
두어
one bowl sometimes.
그릇 먹고 어느 날은 뭐 한
Some
그릇도 못 먹고 이래서
some days I eat two bowls, some days I cannot even eat one.
좀 맛있게 먹는 느낌도 사라지고
So the feeling of
좀 떨어져서
enjoying food disappeared and my appetite dropped too. Huh. Okay, that's when the live stream got cut off. I don't know why it did though. But yeah, let's move right away. Round two. Yeah, his hair.
15초가 지났는데 아무도 안 들어오시는데요.
He said that it's been 15 seconds and no one's coming in. Where did I learn that for Weverse live stream, it takes 15 seconds for fans being able to join? I think it might be the pre-debut N-hyphen series that I recently visited. I watched to do some research about one of the videos that I made, and the staff I heard like the HYBE staff teaching them how to do a live stream, and yes, it takes about 15 seconds for artists to see the fans joining in, but Jin is like flustered, saying to the staff, "Hey, it's been 15 seconds already, and no one's coming in."
들어오셨다.
Oh, people came in. They're coming in.
안녕하세요 여러분 다시 반갑습니다.
Hello guys.
갑자기
Nice to meet you again.
화면이
Suddenly,
나와가지고
the screen just popped up,
무슨 얘기 중이었지?
or screen just got like blacked out, or it got shut down. What was I talking about?
갑자기 이렇게 화면이 뚝 하고 끊기더니 얘가
Yeah, the
다시
screen
켰습니다.
just just cut off suddenly, and this thing, so I had to restart everything.
무슨 얘기 중이었더라?
What was I talking? What was I saying again? Yeah, what was he talking about? Oh yeah, losing appetite. Eat Jin.
아 맞아 이찐 얘기 중이었어요 이찐.
I said, yeah, all right. I was talking about Eat Jin.
제가 이렇게 입맛도 좀 떨어지고 이래서
My
뭔가
appetite
진정성
dropped
있는
and
모습이
all.
아니다. 그래가지고
So I felt like it wasn't a sincere version of myself. If I were to, meaning if I were to film in Eat Jin again.
이찐을 네,
So the Eat Jin
그만두게 됐죠.
series,
지금
I ended it.
제가 먹는 모습 보셔도 여러분들 식욕도 안 생기고 대리만족도 아마 안 생기실걸요?
I mean, even if you watch me eat right now, you wouldn't get hungry or feel satisfied through me.
그래서 봐. 그래서 이렇게 먹어가지고
You know, nowadays I eat like this.
저는 커피가 있으면은
If I have coffee,
한 3일 동안 먹어요.
what? I drink it for like 3 days?
3일 정도 되면은 더 이상 먹으면 안 될 것 같아가지고
After around 3
버리는데
days,
한 절반 정도
I feel like I shouldn't drink it anymore, so I throw it out.
남아 있어요.
And half is still left. Oh, so he's talking about like a cup of coffee that he like sips from the cup of coffee for 3 days.
집에 커피 이렇게 두고 마시면은
So if I leave coffee at home and drink it, it lasts for 3 days. That's crazy.
그러게 어렸을 때부터 저희를 보셨다는 분들도 많은데 그분들도 이제 다 많은 분들이 성인이 되셨고
Right, there are people who have watched us since they were young, and now most of them have become adults.
저희 같이 늙어가는 거죠. 저희가 한 14년 정도 활동을 했는데
And we're growing older together. We've been active around 14 years.
보통 한 중학생,
Usually,
초등학교 중학생 때 저희도
people who are
어렸을 때
in
한 20살, 23살, 4살 네, 이럴 때
middle school or even elementary school, to middle school age, when they met us. And we were young too,
부터 같이 함께 저희도 어렸을 때 한 20살, 23살,
like
4살
20, 23,
이럴 때부터
24.
같이 함께 하신 어린이 분들도 사회에 나가서
Those kids who grew up with us have gone out into society
일도
now,
하시고
working and living their lives.
항상 다들 잘 되시고
I always hope
행복하시길 빌도록 하겠습니다.
You all do well and stay happy.
저희도 늘 최선을 다하며
And we'll keep working hard.
우리 아미 여러분들도 충분히 그러실 수 있을 거라 믿어요.
살았고.
우리 아미 여러분들도
We have always done our best and lived that way. So I believe that
그러실 수 있을 거라 믿어요.
you can all do the same. I really believe
이제
that.
슬슬 저희 멤버들 올 시간도 다 됐고
Slowly, it's about time for the members to arrive.
연습 시간이 있고 제가 또 애들보다 못해요.
We have practice, and it says that 애들보다 못해요, meaning I'm worse than the members, or I'm not as good as the members.
네, 우리 애들이 워낙 잘해가지고
They're so good,
우리 애들보다 못하는데
so I really cannot keep up with them.
먼저 나가서 해야 되고
So I have to go out first
근데
and
우리 애들이
practice.
있으니까 이게
But because the members are around,
저도 뭐 가끔 그러는데
I also do it sometimes.
가끔씩 이렇게 지각자가 생겨요.
Sometimes someone is late.
저도 가끔 지각하는데
I'm late
7명이 되니까
sometimes too.
이렇게 막 번갈아 가면서 이러잖아요. 어느 날은 누가 늦게 오고 어느 날은 누가 늦게 오고 이래서
With 7 of us, it rotates around, right? One day someone is late, another day someone else.
항상 눈치 싸움이에요.
So we're always checking each other.
일찍 갈까? 오늘
Like, should I go early today?
그래서 되게 후다닥 준비하고 나오죠.
So I end up rushing and getting ready.
그러면은 저는 오늘 생일 축하해 주셔서 너무 감사하다고
Well then,
얘기하고 싶고
thank you so much for celebrating my birthday today. That's what I wanted to say.
오늘 생일이신 아미 여러분들도 계실 테고
Some armies might also have their birthday today,
이후나 생일이신 분들
or earlier or later.
계실 텐데 모두
Whoever you are,
축하하고 항상
happy birthday, and always
행복하시고
stay happy.
그랬으면 좋겠습니다.
That's what I wish for you.
그러면은 석진이는 다음에 오도록 하겠습니다.
Then Jin will come back
생일
next time.
축하해. 빠빠이.
Happy birthday, Seokjin. Bye bye.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was a cool live. He talked like non-stop, and even though it might have felt kind of awkward doing the live stream solo for the first time in a long time, he gave us a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? And one of the interesting parts was when he said that lately, probably because he hasn't turned on a live for a long time, he felt that kind of a distance, probably referring to the distance between him and the fans. And that's why he said that from now on, he wants to approach more like casually and in a lighthearted way. And he said something like, because there are a lot of things happening nowadays, and the members are working on the group activities. But yeah, it makes sense. Although I'm sure some fans or many fans would want Jin to feel like less pressure to seem perfect or seem, too, I don't know, like too prepared. You know what I'm saying? But it's also understandable for him to look good in front of fans. Of course, fans appreciate how real BTS members are. Like for example, in the past, they filmed all kinds of stuff, right? Where they show unfiltered selves, right? And that's one of the beautiful aspects of BTS. But that kind of content is a separate thing, right? So it's totally understandable, the way Jin feels. What else? That the members have worked on a lot of songs even before Jin came to LA to join them for the work album procedures. That was another thing that we have learned. And the members are doing practice for choreography very actively nowadays, commuting to work. And recently it was just Jin and Suga, Yoongi, doing that extra work. So that was fun. Let me know what was your highlights. What was the most striking or memorable part from Jin's live stream? And yeah, it was pretty interesting. More information and impressions to get out of this live stream than expected. So I might chew them over. How about for you? Leave your thoughts in the comment section by writing comments. And happy birthday if it's your birthday, and happy birthday to Jin. And as always, let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. There was one more thing that I wanted to share. Was it? Oh yes, this photo that J-Hope shared on his Instagram story to celebrate Jin's birthday. This is from 2019. And at the time, Jin shared those photos on Weverse. J-Hope? That's pretty cute. So it's a throwback photo. All right. Have a wonderful one. Bye-bye. Let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. Peace and love.